In the last video, we configured your organization, which generated your policy templates. In this video, we'll go through the process of customizing one of those policies. We can access this step by clicking the link on the dashboard or by accessing Program and Policies. This will bring us to the Policy Manager, where we'll display all our policies that need to be configured. Let's select a policy to begin with. We'll go through the process of configuring this as a typical SaaS organization. What is the highest level within your organization that reviews or authorizes your information security program? Typically, this is a board of directors or a stakeholder within your organization. They will have this presented to them at kind of the board of directors meetings and review your information security program to ensure that it is being implemented. Who does the security officer report to within your organization? Typically, this is the CEO or the COO, one of the primary heads of the company. Select CEO for our example. We can optionally invite that user into security, or we can skip this step. For now, we'll go and continue. Finally, we'll select the recommended level for our security awareness training program, which is that security awareness training happens during employee onboarding and at least during quarterly training sessions. You can select any of the other options as well, minimum or maximum. Finally, let's click Done and Assemble. This will generate our policy, which we can then click to view. We can see our individual policy contents here and read and review our policy in full. We can click to assign users into our policy. We can see the sign-off percentage of any user that has been assigned. We can see any related controls or tasks and any related frameworks, as well as the policy version and when it was last updated. Each policy has a set of tasks that will walk you through the implementation of that policy. And as well as you sign off on the policy itself and complete those tasks, there are controls which will go from pending to implemented, and this is reflected in the reporting center. Each policy can have files uploaded to it. As well, everybody can leave comments on each individual policy. We can select the context menu up here to reconfigure the policy, going through that questioning process again, downloading that policy, editing it, or seeing the history. Let's choose to edit that policy. If we want to make any changes to our policy, we can use the Markdown editor here to make those changes. We can see a quick tutorial on Markdown here, a little bit of a guide, or we can click here to do a toggle side-by-side view. We can make any changes to the policy on the left-hand side and see it reflected on the right. We can exit this view now and scroll to the bottom. And we can save that policy. Any unsaved changes, if you will leave this page, will be saved in a draft and can be restored at a later time. A patch or minor bump will only change the version number of that policy. A major bump will make all users who are assigned to that policy re-sign off on it. Quickly jumping back to the policies index. We can click here to assign users as well directly from the index. See that sign-off percentage, access that context menu, as well as download the individual policy.